Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Does that say what I think it says? Does that say what I think it's... Does that say December 9th? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. What's good, everybody? My college drunk. Give me a second to fix this. Give me a second. What's good? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. It's your host, the smoothest fingers in the gaming industry. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So, Cyberpunk. It's 4, 5, 9. I don't know how many days now. I'm pretty sure it's like 4 or 5 now where I'm at. But nonetheless, 4 days because the 9th it's coming on the 9th and it's the 5th. That would be simple math, but you guys know I don't know math at all. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And I wanted to make a video today that was going to be a Titanfall 3 video. Definitely going to make a Titanfall 3 video. Going to make a Ghost Runner patient review because I absolutely love this game right now. I've been having a lot of fun playing it. And then we'll do The Witcher 3 and we'll discuss, can Cyberpunk or CD Projekt Red top this game? I think we'll have a good amount of uploads, and then we'll roll right into Cyberpunk. First day, first upload. We'll have a little teaser for it on the channel, and then we'll be streaming 24, 48 hours, however long I can play a game straight. We're going to find out. We're going to push ourselves to the limit. That's the plan. Stay updated to me or for me and with me on my Discord. Link will be in the description below if you guys are interested and want to know more about me, or you're new to the channel, you want to get a part of the community. We have a great community here, always discussing not only Cyberpunk, but every other game. We cover a lot of news. I've just been really, really busy leading up to Cyberpunk, and I haven't had much time to put out as many videos as I usually do. With that being said, I decided not to make this an edited video because I've been editing a lot of videos. Obviously, I'm pretty sure this is the most edited videos in a row I've done almost all year, where I've just been editing and going through and just making the videos a lot better. But today I wanted to keep it or kept, I don't fucking know. But I wanted to keep it real with you guys today and talk to you guys about Cyberpunk and talk to you guys about my impressions on some of the stuff that I've seen and what I'm expecting with the game, as well as talk about some news articles that I just seen floating around, you know, on Twitter. And if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, I mean, you don't have to. I don't really get on it much, but on Twitter, you'll see me react to a lot of things quicker, and you'll get, you know, 140 characters worth of reactions, all right? So it is what it is. I don't even know if characters or 140 characters is still the limit, but if it is, it is. So, Cyberpunk 2077, 4 days away. 5 days away for some of you, but 4 days away for me. And I'm super excited, obviously, for this game. I mean, it's nothing new. I have a whole video of me ranting about how upset I was that the game got delayed again. So this isn't anything new. And if you haven't seen that video, I really encourage you to go check that one out. It's really why people come to my channel to watch Cyberpunk news and talk about Cyberpunk. So that's what we're here doing. So with Cyberpunk 2077, my expectations for this game are not mind-blowing. I think people are really blowing out of proportion how great this game is going to be. Not because it's going to be a great game or it's not going to be a great game, just because they're not understanding that it's a video game, that it will be flawed, that it will be messed up, that it will be buggy, that there won't be a perfect system, a perfect method, and a perfect game for everybody. It's just something that everybody has to deal with when there's a lot of hype over any product, but especially a video game, which is known to have flaws, which is known to be buggy, which was pushed back because it was buggy. So a lot of these rumors floating around right now where everybody's talking about, oh, the game's buggy, and they haven't even installed the day one patch. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand how people are getting upset about the game being buggy or talking about the game being buggy, but they haven't even played the patch yet, which is why the game was delayed. Again, low IQ people on the internet just talking, have no idea what they're saying. So again, please take this with a grain of salt, and we'll go with that. I also didn't mention that I got copyright strikes. Yes, I got another copyright strike because of Cyberpunk. Now, I posted leaks. I didn't post any leaks. I just posted a link to a leak. I didn't think that it would get my channel a strike, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not bitching about it. It is what it is. Happens. I'm not going to cry about it. But I basically had a video taken down that we had that did really, really well, or did better than usually my videos do. And we talked about the leaks. So I won't be putting any of that leaks or talking about leaks in this video really much at all, other than just kind of discussing them around a little bit. But I'm not going to actually talk about leaks and go into depth on what's going on with the leaks. Again, if you guys find them, go see them. I'm not getting another copyright strike for little ass shit like that. I love, you know, fighting the system and not providing, how do I say this? Not providing an avenue for YouTube to just copyright strike me and take me down. But that was valid. I understand CD Projekt Red's reasoning for that. They've reached out to me, talked to me, and we're walking through the process right now. It's crazy because I'm a little YouTuber, and they're still doing that, and I love them to death. So I know you guys also see me pre-ordering on Steam. The reason that I'm doing it over Steam instead of GOG is that GOG doesn't have official GeForce Now support, and I want to definitely push Stadia and GeForce Now with Cyberpunk. I've said it many of times that if Stadia, GeForce Now, and Xbox get up and running, I think that is the next gen of gaming. That's the next generation of gaming, and I want to make sure that on this channel we cover that, because that is one of the greatest things I've ever seen in gaming, is the ability for anybody on any platform to play any game. And regardless of how you view video games or regardless of how you play video games, we should all support that and push for that. And I'll definitely be covering more Stadia GeForce Now news. My Discord is lit up. Shout out to Uncanny. He's always talking about Stadia news. I'm always on GeForce Now news, as I prefer GeForce Now. And I also love Xbox Game Pass. And a lot of the people, again, in my community, and a lot of people that I know also love Xbox Game Pass. So we'll continue to cover that stuff, especially with Cyberpunk making headwaves and making great progress in doing those elements and going into those elements and pushing cloud gaming. It's phenomenal. And of course, only CD Projekt Red would be doing it. Hopefully we see people like Rockstar get into it. Activision, they're not fucking doing that shit. Nobody fucking knows what the fuck they're doing. But again, that's the next step, and they have to be able to push that, and they have to be able to get that stuff going and get that under wraps. So I basically pre-ordered it on Stadia because there is no GeForce Now support on GOG yet. I did order it on GOG thinking that there would be, and then I went and kind of emailed them, got some understandings, and then looked at some of their tweets, and GeForce Now doesn't have any information on it. So obviously I had to refund on GOG, which I really didn't want to do. I really want to support these developers as much as probably other people who are watching this want to support the developers. But I'm going with Steam because I want to play it on GeForce Now. My PC can handle it, it can run it, but I want to be able to not only stream it, I also want to be able to do certain things discussing GeForce Now and give a review on a game that's actually optimized for GeForce Now, which I've been doing with Ghost Runner, figuring that stuff out and talking about that. Again, another later video. We'll handle that at another time, but I know people who follow me on Twitter or people who've seen it in Discord, here's my explanation for why it's on Steam now, okay? It's okay. I also went out looking for collector's editions yesterday. I probably took all day doing it, looking for collector's editions. Couldn't find one. Couldn't find anything. I mean, Cyberpunk is completely sold out everywhere. I'm not even joking. Maybe not the game is, but like just, oh my goodness, man. If it's a poster, if it's collectibles, anything, where I'm at, it's just sold the hell out. And again, I could just order them online, but I'm a guy who likes to go out, support businesses that are like around me. And I'm still an IRL person, this fake demic. I'm gonna get fucking demonetized one day, or not demonetized, fucking blocked one day or some shit from YouTube for saying this. But this whole pandemic has not stopped me from going outside and enjoying my life and going to stores. So, and I hope it doesn't stop you either, because I'm not even gonna get into that in this video. You should know this already. And if you don't, that sucks to be you, man. Just play Cyberpunk. Stay inside. Play Cyberpunk. It's okay. I'm not even worried about you. All right. So, what are my expectations for Cyberpunk? What is it that I'm juicing up this video for, right? We're 7 minutes in, said a lot of stuff. Let's talk about the meat and the grit of this. I am super excited for Cyberpunk just for the element, just because it's Cyberpunk, just because it's a futuristic game with techno, electronic music. If you guys watch my montage or watch my streams, that's what I'm into. That's the type of content I like making. End of story. That's the most simple way I can say that I'm enjoying, or that I want to enjoy Cyberpunk 4. Just the amount of hours that I'm going to spend making photos, making videos, making cinematics. Point blank, it's a content creators love. Like, seriously, it's going to be amazing. I'm excited for the mods. I can't wait to see how many different mods they're going to be able to do, how many different mods the community is going to come up with. That is something that I have never experienced in a game that much other than Minecraft. The ability to mod as much as they do, and especially since coming to PC, it's mind-blowing, and I'm really excited for that. Another thing I'm really excited for, role-playing, the first-person aspect of me being the character and picking my decisions in the world, navigating around me. Super excited for that. Can't wait to see how that goes. A little worrisome on it because I've obviously played The Witcher 3. I've played other games where you play as other characters and you really learn to love that character, like Arthur Morgan or Geralt Rivia. I still don't know how to say his name after all these years, man. Do not kill me for that, all right? I understand what his name is. I just don't know how to say it, all right? Cool. All right, cool. So that's what I'm excited for. I'm super excited for those little things that some people probably gloss over or don't talk about. I'm excited for that. Another thing that I'm really excited for is the weapon and the progression of skill trees. I love that stuff, man. I love getting new weapons. I love looting. Partially why I love Destiny, and I used to play Destiny a lot. I just love loot. You know what I mean? I just love finding new loot, getting better, getting more powerful, and fighting enemies that are more powerful than me. I love the grind, which is why me and Odyssey got along so well for a little bit until it got a little too tedious, because I love grinding. I love having new stuff to do, and I love the game just continually going over. And the number one thing that I'm excited for, and that my expectations are set really high for this, man, is replayability. I've heard 175 hours from a QA tester. I play like a QA tester. I do everything in the game. If you guys were familiar with my channel or understand my channel, it took me forever to even talk about Doom Eternal because I played the game like 4 or 5 times and I still never even did a review on it. Again, my bad and everything on that, but that's just how I play games, man. I go through every little detail. It took me 3 months to beat Red Dead 2. Not because I wasn't playing it. I was playing it every day, just because I literally do everything. I take my time with these games. And I'm planning on doing 170 hours 3 different ways with 3 different stories, and then going back again and doing them with female characters. And yes, there's only a male and a female character. Don't care what you got to say. If you're new to the channel, if you don't like it, click off. It is what it is, man. Nobody's upset, okay? That's it. I'm only playing with the male, and I'm only playing with a female character. I'm not trying to cross gender or none of that shit. I don't really get into that. Not my thing. Not doing that. But I plan on having at least 6 playthroughs. 6. So that's a guaranteed 6 playthroughs that I'm going to have to do in a span of 3 months. That's unheard of. I don't know how I'm going to get that done. I have other people helping me. They're going to play some corpo females or some street kid females and stuff like that. So appreciate you guys. And if some of you guys want to help me make a review or you want to help with the video, again, join the Discord and just send me links, send me stuff, send me some gameplay, send me some pictures, and just give me the right or, you know, the ability to use them. I'll throw you in a video, man. Most of my subscribers know that I will throw you in a video if I really like what you're doing and I'm using you in a video. I will definitely credit to you, and I will appreciate it very much. It really helps me out, and it's a community here. It's not just about me. Even though this channel is mostly my opinions and everything that I feel, again, I would love for you guys to help. So let's talk about an article. Let me go ahead and pull this article up for you guys real quick. See if I can get this article up. I don't know where it's going to pop up. Good Lord, it just fucking blasted my fucking memory. This article right here is... not so good, right? It's not a very good article, and I apologize that I'm not prepared for this. I didn't really know if I was going to talk about this until right before, and I was on my phone when I seen this article. So, he deleted the tweet. He deleted the tweet. Oh, God. Hold on, guys. Let me find it for you. So this article basically was Polygon, which is a shit review site anyways, and I don't know why I'm giving them any attention. It's because I want to cover this already, right? I want to talk about this before we get into this whole review cycle that Cyberpunk's about to have. Okay, I definitely want to get into this. So Cyberpunk, let me go ahead and pull the article up right here. Here you go. Look at the intro or the transition, not the intro. All right, and let me put my face here. Okay, so it sucks that Cyberpunk's 2077's edgelord marketing worked so well. Oh, it sucks. It sucks. I like, what a stupid fucking title. Who makes these shits? CD Projekt Red made sure CD Projekt Red, excuse me, sure has got everybody talking about this game. I cannot speak right now. Good Lord. Oh man. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Like, it's so stupid that they even put these things in the title. That's what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to market the game. I mean, it's marketing 101. Anybody who has even a little bit of intelligence understands that. So I'm not going to read the whole article. You guys can read the article, and the link will be in the description below. Basically, they go into talking about transphobia, and there's not enough representation for trans people. There's not enough representation for people who aren't, you know, the only 2 genders in the world, which is male and female, which fucking anybody with a brain knows that. They go and they talk about it, and they just go on a big-ass rant. And I want to cover this because this game is one of the few games where they can low-key get away with that, in my opinion. They can only get away with it. If you guys remember Call of Duty, I didn't let Call of Duty get away with that, and I made a whole video ranting about how you're going to be in the Cold War and name somebody non-binary. That shit makes no fucking sense. People didn't even know what non-binary meant in the 60s and 70s. Nobody even tried to change their gender in the 60s and 70s like that. And if they did, good Lord, you think there was flashback or people were frying them now? Good Lord, bro, you probably getting lit the fuck up in the 60s and 70s. There was way more important things than what gender you are in the 60s and 70s. Obviously, the civil rights movement was happening during that. But again, Call of Duty does not give a fuck about that. They just want to sell copies, right? They don't give a fuck. But moving on from Call of Duty, Cyberpunk is one of them games where the world is built around stuff like that, right? You could modify your body to be that type of way. That's how the world's built. So in this world, it is possible to do that. Maybe. I haven't played the game yet, and I'll let you guys know how that works and how it fits in. But it makes real sense that in Cyberpunk, these guys are able to, again, modify their body and change their gender or something like that around. I wouldn't really give a fuck. Like, it's a video game predicated on those things. Like, that's how it's built. That's how the world is created. So it fits the world. And I'm not even bitching about that. It's the fact that that's how the world is crafted. The fact that these guys are going out of their way to get upset about CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk not doing it enough goes to show you that they will never, ever, I didn't mean to hit my mic right there, that they will never, ever be satisfied with anything in their representation. They will get a bone, or let's say this, they will get some food, right? Let's say you're hungry, you're starving, and you get some food, and then you get mad because they didn't give you enough food. Like, at least somebody gave you food. Like, at least somebody gave you this. Somebody's going out there thinking about you. It's a fucking video game. They're never going to be able to put every fucking imaginary fantasy gender in the game. It's not possible. It's literally not possible. You guys have like over 60 alphabet letters, and there's not even 60 alphabet letters. There's only 26. 27, something like that. I don't know. Fuck it. I skipped high school. You guys know what I'm saying here, though, man. It's like, it's ridiculous, man. These guys are not thinking about anything that they say before they print these articles. They just write articles. This has nothing to do with the game. There's no how is the game? How's the review? How is this working? How is this? There's none of that. There's nothing like telling us how the game's going, how long it's going to go. It's all about gender with these guys, man. It's always about gender. This is how insane they are. They can take the littlest things and flip it into gender. It's unbelievable, man. I just seen somebody the other day talk about the PS Vita, and they called it a she. And I'm like, dude, it's a fucking inanimate object. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't procreate. It doesn't do anything. Why is it getting genderized? These people have like serious obsessions, man. These are the people who need help. People we need to be helping. People we need to be, listen, you need to be in a mental health care facility. We need to be helping you understand why you're like this. That's really what needs to happen, bro. Like, if you're going to do that, if you're going to genderize everything and make everything about gender and sex, you got a twisted mind. You really do. There's more to this life than fucking sex and what kind of sex you are and what you think about sex. It's not that fucking serious, man. It's really not. That shit's only there for procreation. Everything else about that and is like almost irrelevant to gaming. And I'm talking about gaming. It's almost irrelevant. And like nobody fucking, I don't even think one time I pay attention in The Last of Us to Ellie and her trans stuff that she just came out with. But Ellie, I didn't even care that she was a female. I don't even look at that stuff, man. It's like race. It's like, dude, you don't even got to look at these things. You don't have to pay attention to this stuff. Just look at people for who they are. Understand if they're a man, they're a woman, fine. But we're humans. We can get along. We can understand each other. Good Lord, man. It's like, I got to rant about this, man. Because I do not want to see Cyberpunk patch the game for some SJWs, man. I would lose so much respect for these guys. Please, please, Cyberpunk. Stand your ground. Move forward. That's what you've been doing this whole time. Do that. Keep your creative process, all right? Oh, Lord, have mercy. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Again, I might have did a little bit of ranting, but it's just how I feel, man. It's how I think. I think that's pretty much objective reasoning. I may have gotten some stuff wrong. I may have tilted some people, but I mean, it is what it is, man. If you guys can't form your own facts, your own opinions, and appreciate other people's facts and opinions, this is not the channel for you. And I'm not going to sit here and try to break that down for you. Again, Titanfall 3 video either tonight or tomorrow, depending on how I get done with the editing, and we'll talk about that. I got to get some Apex gameplay, so I'll play a little bit of Apex, get that out for you guys. I want to talk about that before we go into Cyberpunk. Probably won't cover Titanfall 3 for a long time. Hopefully, and I know that game's in development, so we need to cover it a little bit more. Light a fire under Respawn asses, because we ain't forgot yet. We ain't forgot. Again, Ghost Runner coming up and The Witcher 3 to talk about Cyberpunk to end it off. 4 days away, boys. 3 videos coming in. And it's going to be a good time, man. I cannot wait to see you guys for the stream, and I cannot wait to play this game. And most importantly, I can't wait to see you guys blossom as well. There's a lot of people in this community saying that you can't do something, that you can't play Cyberpunk, that you can't go out here and make content on Cyberpunk. I'm walking proof of that, man. Don't ever let nobody take your dreams away. Don't ever let nobody say you can't do something. The crowd is not oversaturated, or the market is not oversaturated. It's just right, and it needs people like you, it needs people like me to stand up, make a creative voice, and inspire other people, because it's hard out here right now, man. It's going to get harder probably. So we need to stick together. We need to come together, and let's let this video game bring us together instead of separating us, because it's all about love. It's all about living in Christ Jesus, and we'll go from there. And again, we'll do some more topics around the Cyberpunk and Christ, man. We'll get into that, man. It's going to be a good topic. Anyways, again, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bless up, as always. God bless. And I'll see you guys in the next one.